Hello Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. If you're a new viewer, then a special hello to you, and if you're a regular or a new viewer and you haven't clicked the subscribe button, then please do so and become an active member of this channel. Remember, just ask me anything in the comments as long as it's darts related, and Larry, don't ask me what my credit card number is because you're not getting it. In this review, I'm reviewing the 180 Nighthawk darts, and these are part of the 180 Jetstream range, which is based around planes, as you saw in my Spitfire review. And obviously this is the Nighthawk, which is the F117 stealth fighter. Quite a cool looking plane, and I think the darts really suit the name because they're black and stealthy looking, and they've got kind of weird angles around the middle, so quite an apt name. These are available in 22 and 20 grams, and this is the 24 gram model, and I don't know what percentage they are because it just says VHD tungsten, which I think means very high density. It could be 90 or it could be 95, and these retail for €69, which is around about £55. They're not available in the UK shops at present, but hopefully they will be soon. So that's a little bit about the darts. Let's check them out. Right then, as with the Spitfire darts, the package is very neat, very well designed and made. It's got this little flap with a magnetic closure, and if you open the box, which is a little bit hard to do, and you've got fat fingers, I can't even get my fingers in, there we are. If you lift the flap up, there's a little tab where you can pull the tray out. It's quite heavy and dense, this tray. The darts are very neatly packaged inside, and with the darts you've got these kind of a smoke effect polycarbonate stems. They look to be medium, very nice looking darts. And there's also a set of clear polycarbonate stems, all very neatly packaged. And as with the Spitfire, you get two sets of flights. You've got the standard shape and the kite shape, so very nicely done package. Right, the darts are fitted with a black coated point, and as with quite a lot of the 180 darts, there's a smooth transition from the point towards the barrel, and usually that can only be effective with a taper, but they try to do it with all their barrels, and it's quite a nice looking dart. This it's quite unusual shape. It's basically a straight barrel, but if you look, it kind of goes straight there, but maybe very slightly tapered towards the middle, and the same again on there. And it's got an interesting middle section there, but this grip at the front, it's a kind of a very thin cut, well, it's kind of a mixture. It's got very thin rings mixed in with slightly wider ones, but I'd say that's a high medium level of grip. And then the same kind of grip continues on the rear. See if I can get it in better focus. So you've got the same grip again on the rear, and in the centre kind of like a scallop with a very thin cut grip in the middle, almost like a micro grip. Some people may throw it from the centre, but I'm not sure how it's going to be through the air from there, but feels fine there for me as a front gripper. And you've got these kind of a smoke effect polycarbonate stems, and some nice flame effect flights in standard shape.
The darts are fitted with a 29mm black coated point. It's got a tapered nose of the barrel, which is 4.5mm wide before it gets into this thin cut ring grip. That's 17.68mm wide, and then you've got a kind of a tapered section towards the middle, which is 3.7mm wide, and the middle section is made of this thin knife edge style grip, which is 4.2mm wide. Then another tapered section of 4mm, and then on the rear you've got more of the thin cut ring grip. That's 17.6mm wide, and then a smooth section at the end of 2.3mm. The length is 53.9mm and the width is 6.35mm.
So that is 24.07 grams. Twenty 24.11 grams and 24.09 grams, and the full setup as supplied is 25.96 grams.
It's an awkward shape to balance, but with nothing attached, the balance is just front of centre, and with the supplied setup it moves slightly behind, and this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights.
A little bit strange there, kind of getting a bit of like side movement, but one went that way and the other one went the other way. It's probably just the way I'm releasing them. But it's got quite a strange feel to the balance. Could be just the way that bit in the middle goes very thin. Grip feels nice on them, but not sure about the balance. I don't know. Something doesn't feel quite right for me as a front gripper there. It could be the length as well, but I suspect it's probably the shape of the dart. I'm going to try that middle section then, so I'm exactly on the indentation in the middle. Now, that seemed to be smoother, but there was no like sideways movement like there was at the front. Just feels a little bit strange gripping it there though. But definitely seems to fly better from the middle. Try the rear section now. Yeah, that rear section I think is straight, whereas the front section is kind of tapered. Well, that was interesting. It seems to fly different again. It seemed to be more flatter from the rear, which was kind of surprising. I thought it would be dipping down because of the front. But lost it now. I don't believe it. I was just about to say at the end of this review that I don't like these darts, and then I go and do that. That must be pure fluke. I was surprised. I didn't even think I'd hit a treble, but so I don't know what to think now. But what I was thinking was, in my mind I was thinking they don't quite suit me because the balance doesn't feel right, and I thought maybe I need to play with them for longer, get the hang of them, and then I go and do that. So I don't know what to think now. But it seems a bit strange when you throw it sometimes, because sometimes I was getting the dart and it was going like that to the side, and then the next throw it was going to the other side, so my throw is still a bit iffy. But I don't know really. And now that I've got my fingers warm a little bit more, the grip feels as if it's a little bit more tacky and a bit more sticky into my skin, so whether it's just the darts getting warmed up, I don't know. But I did think that they fly very nice from the middle, and they weren't too bad from the race. So the only thing with the middle is it goes very thin there, but you've got that kind of like tape to push against. So it could be that suits any style of grip, but I think it's quite an unusual shape and the balance is a little bit strange to it, so it's probably one of them darts that you're just going to have to try yourself. But it's certainly a very nice looking dart. I do like how it looks. It's very nice quality against from 180. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.